Tonight, from Silicon Valley and Texas to Tokyo and Dubai, we're tracking decisions that could shift corporate power, CEO influence, and even national economies. Let's get into it. We begin in the world of artificial intelligence, where OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is pushing back against circulating reports that the company is quietly seeking government protection. Altman took to X to deny claims that OpenAI wants any kind of government guarantee to safeguard its massive data center investments, insisting that taxpayers should not be responsible if a private company fails. His words, governments should not pick winners or losers. The statement comes amid rising concerns about how capital-intensive AI development has become. Building advanced data centers is extremely costly, and some analysts speculate big tech may soon seek government support similar to semiconductor subsidies. Altman's denial aims to firmly distance OpenAI from that narrative. To Texas, where Tesla shareholders have made a historic decision, at Tesla's general meeting in Austin, shareholders approved Elon Musk's compensation plan, a package that could total up to $1 trillion. Yes, trillion. Tesla confirmed that more than 75% of shareholders voted in favor, granting Musk access to 12 tranches of stock options tied to future milestones. Musk thanked investors and called the vote super appreciated. For Tesla, it reflects confidence in Musk's leadership at a critical time as the company faces slowing EV demand and deeper competition from China. For investors, it raises a question. Does the world's most valuable CEO need the world's most aggressive compensation plan? Luxury meets architecture in Dubai, and it's making global headlines. The MAC has officially topped out the world's first Cavalli-branded residential tower, a $1 billion project, with interiors designed by Italian fashion house Roberto Cavalli. The structure now reaches its full height and is on track to hand over units by the end of next year. The MAC says the tower blends fashion, architecture, and art, further cementing Dubai as a magnet for ultra-luxury living and branded residences. Analysts expect the project to boost demand for high-end real estate as global wealth continues pouring into the city. Now to our explainer. Japan's new Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi has been in office only a few weeks, and she is already facing a major economic test. Japan's real wages, that's income adjusted for inflation, have fallen for 9 straight months. Even though nominal wages are rising, inflation is rising faster. In September, wage growth was 1.9%, but real wages dropped 1.4%. For households, that means paychecks aren't stretching as far. Why does this matter? Because Takaichi has promised a revival of Abenomics, the economic model motivated by the late Shinzo Abe, aggressive government spending, low interest rates, and structural reforms. But here's the problem: inflation. Japan has now been above the Bank of Japan's inflation target for 41 consecutive months. Prices in September rose 2.9%. Household spending is barely responding. To ease the pressure, Takaichi reportedly plans a massive spending package, potentially worth over 13.9 trillion yen, about $92 billion, including subsidies and support for businesses. But economists warn that injecting more money into an already inflationary environment could make prices climb even higher. Japan also has one of the highest debt to GDP ratios in the world, nearly 250%. Funding more stimulus through government bonds risks weakening fiscal credibility. Meanwhile, the central bank is stuck in the middle. If it raises interest rates too quickly, borrowing becomes more expensive and the yen strengthens, hurting exports. If it waits too long, inflation keeps squeezing households and retirees who live on fixed incomes. Economists say inflation, not growth, will decide the political fate of Japan's new Prime Minister. If inflation doesn't cool in the coming months, analysts warn her popularity could drop sharply. In short, Japan is trying to boost wages, tame inflation, protect households, defend the yen, and revive the economy, all at the same time. Something will have to give. That's all in Finance Pulse for today. Follow the Finance 360 for more updates.